Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jessica, and today I'm starting a new series because in November of 2020, we got engaged. So I'm going to kickstart this little engagement series by talking a little bit about the proposal and the ring. Out of nowhere, he distracted me. Who did you ask? What did you research? I had all these questions about how he actually picked the ring. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the proposal and the ring. I will be keeping some things private for just the two of us, but I wanted to give you a quick update on where we are and jumpstart this series. The proposal. So we got engaged right before Thanksgiving in November of 2020. We were going to be traveling for Thanksgiving that year, and on Monday we decided we would take a random afternoon hike. So I had no clue this was going to happen. I had kind of been thinking, oh, maybe it'll happen sometime before Thanksgiving since we're going to be spending time with family. And so each of the 2 weekends leading up to Thanksgiving, I kept thinking, this is the weekend, this is the weekend. And then it just never happened. So on Monday, when we went for this afternoon hike, I really didn't think anything of it. And because I really wasn't expecting anything, I was totally not dressed for the part. At least in like the Instagram lens. I had on like a baseball cap, no hair done, no makeup done, barely even chapstick on, nails not done. I was wearing just like a hiking shirt, hiking pants, and like my dirtiest, rattiest sneakers. But that's how it happened. What we did after. So after JP proposed, we actually continued on to hike for about 20 more minutes. I think my first question after the initial shock and surprise wore off was, but wait, are we still going on a hike? After all, I was promised a hike, not just this lifelong commitment. Anyway, so we continued hiking for about 20 minutes, and I actually put the ring back in the ring box because it was a little too large and I was already so paranoid about losing it. Because it was still a Monday, once we got back home, we both ended up going back to work. But we did celebrate that night, and we got takeout from one of our favorite Peruvian restaurants called Limon. Limon was actually one of our very first dates when we started dating over 7 years ago. We had gone out for dinner in the Mission, and we had Limon chicken and ají sauce, and it was kind of like a nice tie into like when we first started dating to now this new chapter of our lives. The ring. Now on to the good stuff. I was completely surprised by the ring. JP 100% picked it all out on his own. So JP and I had actually never really talked about rings, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. I kind of had a thought it might be silver, just based on the jewelry he's bought me in the past. I have a couple of necklaces and a bracelet that are all silver, so I thought, the ring is probably also going to be silver. But we had never talked about like cuts or styles or anything like that. And I didn't even know my ring size, which is why when JP actually proposed and we put the ring on, the ring was too big. And so, since we were also hiking after our proposal, that's why I ended up putting the ring back in the box because it was too large and I didn't want to lose it like the first 2 minutes of having it. I'm super impressed and super surprised and happy about the actual ring he picked. Overall, I'm so happy to be engaged. We've been talking about this for a long time and have been dating for over 7 years, so this is just an exciting next step for our lives. To wrap up this first video, I just want to say our proposal was perfect. AP proposed while we were doing something we both love to do together, which is hiking, and it was just a wonderful cap to 2020. So thank you so much for letting me share a little bit of our story. I'm going to be doing a few more engagement videos as we start planning, and the next one I think I'm going to talk a little bit about how we told our friends and family and kind of the best pieces of advice we got when sharing with friends and family. So don't miss out, subscribe now, like this video, and if you have any tips on wedding planning or event planning, drop them in the comments below.